everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage back with you again today. I'm going to start off by giving a quick share of the farmhouse journal that I did. My sister said, you need to show that. So anyway, I wanted to share it real quick, and then we're going to go on to our project that I had done a short about this last week. Okay, so here's the front, and I have two large signatures in it, and let's open her up. And I've used a couple different kits on here, and yeah, so I just kind of mixed it up, used a feather from one of my girls, and this is one of my girls, the one I operated on last year. And a gal in my Bible study class made me a poem about me and operating on her. And then I did I got pictures of all my girls and did their name and a write-up about each one. I thought that would be kind of fun to look back on. And I've used different die cuts and things from my stash, scraps, and made this faux rice paper out of a napkin. Pardon me. And faux rice paper here, and braille paper with pockets. I just love these images. They're so adorable. And made a belly band here with an actual bottle cap. I have a few of those, and I've been hoarding them for quite a while and decided I need to use them. This is a vintage journal page. I just love this little guy. He's so cute. But there's just beautiful pages, and this is from a flower book here. Here's another one of my girls, Miri. She's my little special needs girl. I know she can't see very well out of one of her eyes, but she gets in there and does her thing with all the other girls. Here's Beauty. Oh, and here's a project that I did on video. And it has the tag to go with it. Yeah. And here's Cutie Pie, because she has such a cute face. Oh, goodness. They're my girls, my lovies. There's Poopsie. I call her Pecky Poopsie because she likes to peck at me for attention or for whatever. And here's another project that I did, and this has my great uncle. And made a tag here for it. Yeah, so lots of fun. Another faux paper out of napkin, stamps, and rub-ons. Some more faux paper from napkin. I love making that stuff. It's so easy. And just papers from my stash, vintage music, scrapbooking paper. And this is the other side of that project that I did on camera. Yeah. Dyed paper, floral book, digitals, the journal page. I had this on hand. It was perfect. Yeah, braille paper. Here's a project that I did last year, the pocket within a pocket. And I just decided to put that in there because it has some flower and a bee and stuff on it, and I thought, well, okay. It kind of goes along with the theme. Isn't it cute? So adorable. So adorable. That's how my girls looked, only they were black and white because they're barred rocks. But they were so stinking cute. And here's a bunch of family photos that I put in this project that I did on camera. It's just some more papers that I found that I had copy dyed and decided to include them. Copy dyed pieces. Yep. Here's another one that I worked on, I think, off camera. Did some burlap paper here. This is some paper that I did a long time ago and thought, oh, I'm going to add that in there. That's the right coloring and stuff. So this was something different. And another journal page here. And here's this project I did on camera. Now I'm going to stop the camera for just a minute because I need to go get my pie out of the oven. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I got the pie out, put the topping on, now it's back in the oven. Okay, so ever onward. Here's another real vintage bottle cap, and I made this tag. Backed everything with cardstock. Made this with some fabric in my stash. And from a floral book. Just a collage here and put little bees that I found in my stash. And cut this out and made all these little tags here. And this happens to be my grandmother when she was young with her chickens. She had a whole slew of them. Yes, she did. She used them for butchering, and she had butchering chickens and she had laying chickens. So, yeah. So there. And then this is a stamp set from Stampin' Up! I've had for quite a while. And here's another napkin and rub-ons on music paper. The stuff that I want to use is getting in my way here. Okay. Alright. Cute. And I didn't overload it because I want to be able to add to it as I come across things. So, or more pictures or what have you. Here's a napkin with faux rice paper treatment on it. Another one on the other side of another floral book page. Isn't he cute? He is so darn cute. Oh my goodness. And this is one I did on camera. And I've got all my family photos here. This little gal is my mom. And she wasn't very old. She was only about, what does it say down here? Oh, it doesn't say. Probably about 6 months old, I would imagine. Pardon me. Got a little frog thing going on. This is my grandpa that was in that picture that I just showed you. Yeah. That's the man. He was a tall man. Very tall. Other side of the vintage journal page. And some more of this paper that I did. Coffee dyed paper and digital. Just love these digitals. Other side of this B page. So I just kind of mixed and not matched, but I just kind of mixed things up and added things as I dug around in my stash. And yeah, so I had promised my sister I would show this off, so there you go. Okay, so now I am going to get things together for our project today, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. This is the project. It's made from the bottom part of a paper bag. And I just kind of pieced together. See, here's the half of it. And what I've done is I have taken, let me take these off, taken them and got them all clipped together. I thought, oh, I want to do it this way and this way. So here it is here. This is the normal way it looks, but I have put these together this way so that this can go back and this can go forward like this. I'm going to put a tag in here, a couple in here, and one in here. And I have those tags all made, just not decorated yet. So that is what I'm going to do. Now I want to just kind of show you what this has on it. Here's a tag that I had made. It's from some postal papers that I had left over that are from Tracy Fox Creative. Had them for quite a while. And so I just glued them together. This is going to go flat onto my page. So then I can do this and do this. And I have another tag here and I have another tag here. And it'll just be this deep. So it'll be on a page. And so if you have some lunch bags like from Dollar Tree, that's what these are from, is from Dollar Tree. And I don't know why my thing keeps flicking around here. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit so it doesn't flick around. Oh, no, it's still doing it. Well, let's see. Let me figure it out and I'll be right back. I don't know if that's going to help or not. Anyway, nope, it didn't. It's quite fussy this morning. So let's see here. Let me work at it again. Hold on just a moment. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm still kind of playing with it, so I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So what I did was I just cut them to the size width of page that I use in my journals, which the pages are normally 8.5 by 11 folded in half, so it'd be 5.5. And this is 6 right now, but I'm going to be trimming them down. Yeah, I think this one is, let's see, no. I'm going to be trimming them down to 5.5 width. So that will be right here. Let me get my pencil. Actually, 5.25 would work even better. And that's what I did on this one. I think it's 5.25. Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay, so I have my little Tim Holtz guillotine here. I'm just going to get that done. Okay, get that. And then I'm going to mark it to this one. No, I don't have to try and measure it again. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Yep. Okay. Muffed it just a little bit. So I think what I'll do is do this. Get it over here. Come on. Cooperate with me, please. All right. Now they should both be the same. All right. Got that. And I should have grabbed my hole punch, but I have it right here for the thumb notches on here. And these I did by hand, but I don't want to do that. It was too hard. And I'll put them together so that I can get them the same. Get them kind of deep, almost halfway on this punt. For heaven's sake. I'm having a hard time today. It's been a rough week for me so far. Actually, since last week, it's been kind of rough. I woke up with tooth pain, big time, last week. And it didn't go away. And so I went and saw the dentist yesterday, and yeah, I need a root canal. Yay. So, yeah, life just loves to throw things in my way. So I've been in a lot of pain, and I thought, well, I want to get this video done for you guys so that I can share this with you. Okay, so there we go with that. Now, what I want to do next is glue this side together up to here, just up to here. So I am going to use my art glitter glue, and let's see. I wanna get it at the right place on here. So what I'm going to do is line them up, fold this up, and just put glue all over here, top and bottom piece. Do this, and that way I know for a fact that it's in the right area. And I won't have any question about it. Okay, so let's pull that down. Okay, there we go. Now, I saw a glimpse of a project like this on Gail Agostinelli, but it was just a quick, she just did a quick like, oh, look what I got, and look how it is, and I was like, okay, well, I think I'm going to try that too. Yeah, so I wanted to give it a go. Now this piece, did I do that wrong? I don't think so. No, I had them both together there. Um, shoot. I think I didn't get it glued quite right. Goodness. All right, now, it has to be like that. That was like that. Yep. Okay, so, um, yeah, that isn't looking correct here. Let me get this put together. No, no. Well, for heaven's sake. Okay. That's normal. I know with one of them, with this one, I had trouble getting it together the right way. And so, I don't know what I did to get it messed up. Because I had it pinned together, so that's why I had it pinned together. Obviously this is not going to match up. Okay. I think what I will do then is start with another set. So let me grab another set and I will be right back. Okay, I got another set because I, for some reason, goofed it up. Anyway, I've got this glued here and it should be able to meet so that this is the pocket for the center, and it does. So I am going to glue it as a pocket. And it isn't exact as far as the height of each bag, because being from Dollar Tree, you never know. You never know what you're going to get. So this, sorry for the arm, is glued here. And I just kind of tuck it under here and fold it down and burnish it real good so that it moves, gets movable. And the more you play with it, the more you mess with it, the more movable it is. So, yeah. Okay, now what I think I will do is trim this top part here a bit, or does that matter? It doesn't really matter to me. It's just off a little bit. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's not fuss with it anymore. Woo! Okay, so let's do our hole punch again. And get the notches in here. And it's, like I said, it's not perfect this direction. It's good on one side and bad on the other, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's gonna be covered anyway with various papers, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, now that we've messed around a while, let's get to the fun part. Okay, so here, I had some leftover paper here that I wanted to use, so I kind of got it to size here, but what I want to do first is get my scorched timber out and ink it up. So I'm an inker. You know, if you've been with me at all for any length of time, I'm an inker. But anyway, welcome to my channel. If you've just decided to stop by, thank you for coming by. It's good to see you here. Welcome back to all my current subscribers, and welcome to my new ones. And if you've just stopped by happenstance, then hello, welcome. And if you like my video and want to see more, then be sure and hit the like button and leave a comment. Let me know how you like it. And subscribe. That always helps my channel immensely. Okay, so let's get it all figured out here. Now I want to go down this score here and go down this score. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do the rest of them. So I hope everyone's having a good day. It's very rainy out today. It's been raining off and on for several days, and still going. Of course, we're in Northwest Oregon, so springtime, fall and spring are the big rain times. And it kind of warmed up and was nice for, several days, and then all of a sudden, bam, it decided to start up again. So, and the girls were enjoying being out in the grassy area and such, and yeah, well, that opportunity is gone today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so okay, so here we are. I'm just making sure I've got everything inked here that I want to ink. And I don't need to do the back because that will be stuck down in a journal. Okay. Go ahead and do this a little bit. And this is just packaging paper that I've rumpled up and then took my ink pad like this and just rubbed it over the creases in a couple of different colors, added a little bit of water so it would oxidize, and then did some gold watercolor on it. So yeah. All right. There we go. So let's take that little piece off there. And I had my tweezers here. Oh, there they are, right in front of me. You're probably going, they're right there. Yeah. Still feeling kind of out of sorts. I have to go on some antibiotics that I'll get today from Amazon Pharmacy and be on that for a week before my root canal appointment. So yeah, loads of fun. And I just had a root canal on another tooth that had broke some time, a long time ago, and finally decided to start fussing, and yeah, so then I ended up having to have a root canal and a crown. Yeah, all at the same time. I was pretty sore after all that for a long time because I was bruised and everything. So I'm hoping it goes a little better this time because I don't need a crown. I have one on there and it's in good shape, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so enough about that. Let me move these other bags out of the way. Let me move my other project. And I pulled out a whole bunch of kiddos and people to put on my tags and on this, but I don't think we'll get all that decorating done today. I just mainly want to get this covered, and I'll cover it and then I'll redo the thumb notch. So get my pencil out here, and I want to get as close to the edge as possible. So let's measure this direction first. Do here, and then bring it up and do here. Okay. And Let's get my, I'm gonna get a bigger cutter out here. And see about getting that nice and straight. Okay. And this is some grungy coffee dyed oops paper that I got oh gosh, a long time ago, at least a year or so, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Nice and grungy, which is what I like. I'm into grungy. Okay, so yeah, I love that paper. I'll just ink it a little bit on the side here that doesn't have the coffee dyeing on it. On these edges, they're fine. They're grungy enough. Okay, now I'm going to flip this way so I can lay it down easier. And we'll just cover it. And then I'll redo the thumb notch. I don't know why I did it first, but I did. Like I said, having an off day, so hang in there with me if you don't mind. But I wanted to get this out. Get it done and out to you guys. And it's not perfect, but I can always change that. There's always, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do this thumb notch now, and then I can do it again when I have the other side done. Or at least I can see it right now. Okay, there we are. So that's the first piece. All right, and I want to continue by putting some of this grungy paper on here. This is some more of that paper that I sprayed and rubbed on, and it's just packaging, just Amazon packaging paper. And I love it. I love it. I think it came out so cool, so grungy. Let's see, I wonder if I can just do this. And then tear it with this ruler. In that direction. Let's see which direction is it. Use that, and then let's see, I think I'll just mark that. Put all my tools out here. Okay, and do this. Okay. And it's just the handiest little thing, I'll tell you. And then I can always trim wherever I need to. So I'm not going to get hung up on the size because it is a grungy piece. But yeah, we're at a half an hour now, and we will just get this together, and then on the next video I can decorate it. and we'll decorate it together. How's that? Okay. There we go. Down. I'm going to ink the edges and that too, so good. Okay. It's just slightly bigger, which is fine. There we are. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the thumb notch. Here we are. Hey. Get it burnished and real good. Keep training and working at it. Okay, and then this side, burnish it. I am going to put, oh, let's see. How about some old music paper? I got a whole bunch of it in my drawer. I'm gonna move this way. So what I'll do is get my ruler and get some of the white wide part off here, because I don't need all of that. But I do use this for stamping. I do. So I save all of it. Yes. Yeah, I love stamping on it because the aged paper is beautiful. I'll do this side, and then I don't need to do the bottom because I'm not going to go that far. But I'll do want to get this on here. Okay, here we are. Okay. Here is our, here is our front. Here's this page. And now this is going to go here. All right, so let's get it measured. Measured. Okay, and we'll go right. I think we'll go right there. I can always trim it. Can always trim it. We'll go right there. Okay, and let me get this out because it is big enough for this. Okay. And the other direction. All right. And get up. You think of these pieces. Okay. Think of that before I get it put down, otherwise it'll be more once I get it put down. This is very brittle old music paper, and I've got a mess of it. Let's put it that way. Oh, I've gotten it from a shop here in town, from various places. So, yeah, I got so much of it, but it's so hard not to hoard it. I'm sure you guys feel that way about certain products in your craft room too. Yeah, very, very hard not to. Okay, so I'm going to turn this so that we can lay it down right about there. Yeah, that'll work all right. Because, well, actually, I'm on the wrong side here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, actually, I went to the wrong side. You were probably going, hey, ding-a-ling, you're going the wrong direction. You know what? I'm just going to glue it down, except for this edge, and then just trim it. We'll do it the easy way. Instead of hauling the cutter out just for a little bit. Yeah, it's just right up there, so okay. So hopefully you're enduring my off day today. I thought I need to get this video done today, so I can move along. Decorating and such. It's kind of off, but that's all right. I have no problem with that. Let's take that and then we will trim it and then do our thumb notch. Okay, oops. Here we are. And this is the back here. Yeah. Yep. That is, okay, so let me trim this a bit more. I'm just trimming it to the edge of the bag. Alright, and let's get it punched out. Okay, very soft, brittle paper. Alright, I'm going to turn it around, my goodness. Okay. Trim some scraps there. Okay. All right. Now on these, what I like to do is glue these front flaps down because you still have this. So, yeah. Okay, what is going on here? I need to get this figured out here. There we go. That's better. All right. Throwing paper everywhere. So, what was I saying now? Did I goof that up? I still goofed it up, didn't I? Okay, well, holy cow. Yeah, I got that on the back. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh well, that's all right. In case I need to, in case I decide to do it as a standalone, I'm all set. Wow. I wouldn't blame you guys if you said, well, I'm not getting tortured with her again. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. That's why we're not decorating today. Yep, because it is not a very good day to do even that, especially on camera, because then I muff it up, just like I did this. Okay, it's not really muffed up. It's just, yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Why don't we? Thankfully, I know which is the front, but I still got it turned around all goofy. So, oh well, that's all right. Now you can see what you can do when something like that happens. You just keep going. You just keep right on going. In my beginnings of doing junk journaling, I was very OCD, I guess, about getting things just so. And that wasn't working for me because that just doesn't happen in making ephemera and stuff where, especially with the supplies that you're using, old items or like these bags from Dollar Tree, just cheapy items, you gotta work with them. And I learned when I started doing junk journals that I had to let go of the perfectionism in me. And that was pretty hard at first, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it now because I'm more relaxed and figure, oh well, we'll just keep on going and it'll be fine. And it is. Yeah. Okay, so there's the front, there's that side, and there's that side. Okay, let's do the bumhole. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right, so in case I want to use this as a standalone, I can. There you go. Okay, here's a pocket. Here's another pocket. Here. Now, like I said, I like to glue these flaps down here and then just have this in the back, or you can do it in the back, but I found it kind of easier to do it this way. So I'm going to glue these flaps down because I don't need them both and it'll just get in the way when I put things in there. So I just take my glue and do that. And that way you still have this pocket here. And I will do the same with this one in the front. It's just something I prefer to do. You don't have to do this at all. But it's not going to be a whole lot going into these pockets, just going to be a tag. So why not? Okay, there we go. So you still have enough room in your pocket for that, and you don't have this in the way. And if you wanted to, well, no, you want to expand it a bit, so you don't want to glue out here at all. There we are. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it quits today because my jaw is really hurting, where my abscess is, sorry. You're probably kind of tired of watching me flounder around anyway, so next time we will be decorating this. I have these tags that we will decorate. I have all my little peoples out here, so we'll use those. I have scraps of faux leather, coffee dyed cheesecloth, all kinds of stuff. So we will do that on the next video though. So hopefully you will join me for that. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time around. Have a good one, guys. Love ya. Bye.